Hello and welcome back into The Sims 4. Today I decided to build a home. Just real quick, I know Benjamin builds are a little bit behind. I do plan on releasing one early in the week this week, whenever this one goes out. There should be a video coming pretty soon. But anyway, this house is inspired by like the Dreamcore, so it is it's put on basically a cloud. There is a little bit of the gameplay. You do have to use transport because the way just wouldn't work. And I didn't do it as high as you can. I didn't realize that the houses can go extremely high and you're like, holy crap, why is it so high? But anyway, yes, so it's inspired by Dreamcore. It has light purples and very pastel colors. I even made like a toy island. There's me showing you kind of what the cloud looks like in gameplay. But yes, it is actually on the gallery as well. Let's talk about a little bit about this build. The clouds were really hard to get right, so that's why I couldn't go as high, because you can only size up so much, and then if you size up too big, it looks funny. I did what I could just because that is exactly what I had to do. But yes, the color, it is 1 bedroom, 1 bath. There is an office. So I had a lot of fun. I am trying to get better at roofs. I am not good at roofs. Roofs are hard and they look weird in The Sims, and you can't do a lot with them. Particularly this roof, there was a gap and I was like, why is there a gap? The top is supposed to look like a cloud on top. So hopefully it does look like it is floating. That was my biggest worry, that it did not look like it was floating. But I am so glad that I built it. I'm kind of showing off some of the stuff they're doing. But yes, I did use some stuff from the new game, the new expansion pack. Let's see what else we can talk about with this build. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. This build took me, the clouds are what took me. They're debug clouds. Move objects is also on. Yes, but it was my favorite. My daughter is beating the door trying to get in. But anyway, let's see what else I'm going to talk about. We're going to move on to the build just a little bit. So I did start with these. Oh my gosh, these rocks, but I didn't like them. They looked too pointy. And then I found the one I did in debug, and they looked better. I did have to expand it a little bit because the bedroom was too small. And then I do realize, wow, there is a really good to raise it higher. I didn't realize you could raise them higher for some reason. The game was kind of acting a little slow. But yeah, talk a little bit about some of the highlights in the build. It is kind of small. See, right now it doesn't really look like on the cloud because I don't build very often because I'm not very good at building. I'm just trying to get a little bit better, and I like the weird builds. But yes, I am trying to get better. There's a couple issues I had to fix, and it's very open. Like, you do get the like, it's an open house. Like, there's hardly any doors. It's all the arches, which I think makes the house look special, so you can look out. You're supposed to be up in the air anyway, or on a cloud. So let's talk about my favorite room. I would have to say it is the kitchen, which is right in the middle because of the size. And because this is a small lot, if I was to do this again, I would do it on a bigger lot just because, just to have more space. There's me messing, like, it sometimes it acts really silly, the game, and I don't know why. But yes. But anyway, yes, so right now we're just putting on some of the stairs and some of the arches. I really like those arches. I don't think we have very good arches either. And it kept messing up, so it took me forever to figure out why the heck it's doing that. So it did. Sometimes the game limitations get on my nerves. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, the limitations make it extremely hard, and there's me trying to figure it out. I do finally figure it out. I don't remember what I did. It was just annoying. But anyway. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out some of the problems I had. But yes, so lots of platforms. So the clouds, I was attempted to like put some of the clouds inside the house, but it just didn't do what I needed it to do. But somehow I figured it out. Yes, there's me deleting it. It was annoying. And then I figured it out off camera. I was like, it's so much better if I just do it off camera. But yes, I think I'm about to go. I was trying to figure out kind of, because I still didn't like that it wasn't high in the air at this point, but I was like, I'm just committed to doing it. I kept lowering it. The platforms are lowering not the platforms, lowering the room. I guess they're platforms. I don't remember what they're called. But yes, I kept messing with a lot of it because, and then I wanted glass because I'm thinking you can go out and watch like the other clouds. That was my attention behind the glass. I don't think that really matters. I think the glass would be pretty. Glass floor would have been pretty too. I didn't even think about that. But anyway, I don't even know if they have glass floor. But yes, the windows took me forever because I don't think we have good windows sometimes. Like, I don't think the windows are very good for some of these homes, especially the odd shape homes. The windows are too big or too small. So I picked something. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Like, I did what I had to do. Right now, just working on the windows. And then I was going to do the kitchen here, but did not do the kitchen here because it was too small. So I decided to do the living room. And your dining table is outside on that like balcony on the side. But yes, I decided to do the kitchen there. And the kitchen's really small, but it's actually one of my favorite. I was going to do a ladder, but it didn't work. So I had to do a stairs. So yes, so it does work. So yes, you do get a sink. It's quite small. I think I already said that. I classify this probably as like a micro home or even a tiny home, a little bit bigger than a tiny home, maybe. You could use it as a starter home. Like, you could literally delete the clouds behind it and you just use it as a starter home. I think it'd be pretty nice, and change the arches to doors if you wanted to do that. But yes, I love the kitchen. I used a lot of lights. So like, this house would have natural light, and I used a lot of like the string lights, which are my favorite addition to the game. But yes, you have purples, yellow, like the pastels purples, and you have the pastel yellows, and you have the pastel blue. So yes, I try to use different colors throughout. Hopefully I remembered. But yes, I had to delete that arch because of the TV, because I did want TV in there. I think that's a nice, and especially a light TV. So I did put some of those string lights. String lights are not going to be the same throughout the house. I did use a lot of the neon light signs. I think the neon signs are a pretty good addition to the game also. And it kind of brought like the sleepy, kind of comfortable, very aesthetically pleasing house. And then because I had to put stairs because the platforms, because if I did not put platforms in the kitchen, it would have caused clouds to come through, and the clouds of what I'm calling clouds. But yes, I did do that. And then I do later on figure out that, hey, I probably need to raise it up, because I was checking it out. I had put the original on gallery. I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. It's too, what was I saying? It's too low to the ground. It looks weird. It looks like, so I did raise it. I didn't realize, I mean, it goes high. Like, that is really weird. I mean, you could do some really nice skyscrapers in the game, I would think. But anyway, I'm doing the bathroom. The bathroom is quite small as well. I do change the bathroom. One thing I do hate working with is the default rocks. They're really hard. You can just grab them. But anyway, you probably will hear my daughter saying, Mama, in the background, asking me a question. But anyway, I did move the bathroom because it was just too small and I needed the space. It's a simple bathroom. You're not going to get a lot in this bathroom. It's just going to be good enough to use, basically. And then I was trying to figure out what to do here. So I did end up making it bigger. I think I made it bigger off camera, I believe. I did put an office. I think just adding that kind of is a benefit. Use the office, the game pack, the game video, like the gamer pack thing, or gamer, whatever it's called. But anyways, I do love the office. I love the green of the office. And then I was looking for the bathroom, and the bathroom is terrible. And you can always use transport. You really didn't need the ladder. But yes, I didn't realize. So I am making it bigger. just because, and then I had to mess with the roofs. Roofs are terrible in the game. But anyways, yes, so I love the bedroom. It's just a simple bedroom. You're not going to get a lot. And I had to make it, I was trying to figure out how to do the okay, so yes, I am putting the last bit of like lights and things around the outside of the house. I don't remember what I was doing with the bedroom there, but yes, I do that. And I do add my like toy island, which is probably my favorite. Like, so definitely. So I did add kind of to the rest of the house. You have your island. I do think it would be really pretty at night. But yes, I do raise it, and I do that a lot off camera just because I wanted to fix it. You could leave it this low. Kind of looks like snow when it's that low. But at the beginning, you got to see kind of how high the the clouds go. Definitely check it out. It's on my gallery. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for letting me stumble through another build, and you guys hopefully like this. I'm planning on doing more builds. I said that kind of strangely, but anyways, thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment about what other houses you would like to see me do. I like to do the wacky ones. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.